Hey my friends, how's it going? It's Ultimus, and I have more arenas for you. More arenas with my friend who has name changed and race changed. The mage that was with me for the last arena matches that I was playing let me know he swapped over to Worgen for the extra crit, because why wouldn't you want it if you were playing a fire mage? But he hit me up the other night and he was like, yo, dude, let's do some arenas. And because so often my biggest struggle is finding people to PvP with whenever somebody hits me up to do arenas, rarely do I say no. Starting off on the monk, chasing him around the pillar, remembering to use Piercing Howl this time around. You'll notice I am using this a lot more often. Wanting to stick to the monk, stick to the monk, stick to the monk. That's the plan of attack. I really... It's scary because, again, I don't like the warlock free casting, but I don't want the monk just, like, free casting either. And so, luckily, the monk kind of panicked and didn't cocoon, like, at all. So, that was a big help to finishing this game off. But as you can see, I am getting dangerously low on health, which is the unfortunate reality of what happens when you let a Affliction Warlock free cast. So, swapping over to defensive stance and spamming the butts off of Shield Absorb while trying to pump damage in as well. Accidentally opening up my PvP tab there. No big deal. But very happy with how that match went. Especially landing that heroic leap kill on the Mistweaver. Always a satisfying way to end it. One thing I keep forgetting for whatever reason, and I know it's silly, but I always forget that I don't have fear. So I have to remember that I can't use fear for openers, which is awkward. And the second leap kill. that alone was probably by far one of my favorite matches I've done in a long time, just because I got the double leap kills. Up against, yet again, another Mistweaver and Affliction Warlock team. Doing very well against these, I'm not going to lie. We were prepping for it to be the same team, so I was letting my friend here know that we're going to still go Mistweaver, but prep for the swap on the Warlock in case they get smart and try to counter us. So again, same strat here, going in on that Mistweaver monk, loading some heavy damage in, saving that charge for just that moment. There's the Siegebreaker into that, going around, interrupting, just wanting to sit on him very hard. Cooldowns are still going up. Still pumping damage in. He has to stop, of course, to heal, so that doesn't put him in a very good spot. I have no way to catch up to him immediately, unfortunately. Got caught in that fear. I wasted my Spell Reflect earlier. I was trying to counter the sap, but I didn't quite get it, but that's okay. Luckily, this time around now, we got Charge, which is going to let us get back up on top of the Mistweaver monk. Got defensives going, and yet again, another monk without a cocoon. Not sure what's up with these monks not cocooning, but again, I'll take it, because this just means a little bit easier games typically. I mean, I'm not looking for free points or nothing, but I'm also not looking to spend 20 minutes in a 2v2 match, if you know what I'm saying. Rep Paladin, Holy Paladin. A very interesting cop. It's odd how well Double Paladin works. Like, it's not obviously like super synergistic, but you can get one Paladin to do Blessing of Might, the other one Blessing of Kings, and then you can take care of your own self with freedoms and things like that. It's just interesting. This Paladin is taking so much damage, though. Unfortunately, she is under geared, so that is not helping her condition at all. Got the Shatter in there, so still putting tons and tons of damage. Got the Siegebreaker into the Death Grip there, which is pretty well played, I'm not going to lie. And again, just melts between all that damage. I almost feel bad. Again, just the ret that he was playing with really wasn't doing a whole lot of damage, so we were pretty much able to let him just do whatever he wanted, and it didn't really make a whole lot of difference. And then, yeah. Oh, I also should have mentioned my buddy who was playing the mage swapped over to the Death Knight. We decided that it would be more fun to play Death Knight Warrior. I probably should have mentioned that a clip ago, but hey, you know what? Whatever. We're rolling with it. It's just 2v2s. So, having a lot of fun here. Death Knight Warrior is a ton of fun. Again, basically just TSG without the healer. Was a noob and totally missed that interrupt there on that Hex, but not too much of a problem. We just, normally the strategy is train the blue, stay on the Shaman, but I don't want the Destruction Lock casting Chaos Bolts. That is a recipe for disaster. Just never a good thing. And they're a classic Siegebreaker to charge. Love it. Excellent damage. Now, this is where things get a little scary for me. I hate 1v1s versus Enhancement Shamans. I really do. Just such a frustrating thing to do. So, sitting in defensive stance while I'm being kited out the wazoo, just to try to keep myself from taking as much damage as possible. Charging back on the Shaman, hoping to get some slows on him. There's the stun, and we're going to throw some hamstrings up, hopefully, but he keeps missing, which is, again, unfortunate. So instead of hamstring, we're just going to Piercing Howl, because I can remember how to do that now. So just chasing, because I can't really just not do anything and then let him, you know, just get away. I just don't want him healing back up to full. So there's the charge after the heroic leap to get back on top of the Shaman, getting wrecked by just the chain of the slows. Between the Frost Shock and, you know, the Earth Grab Totem that I almost forgot the name of. It's just ridiculous. Luckily, I can keep Piercing Howl up as long as I have Rage, but since I'm not doing any damage or taking damage, I don't have any Rage. And unfortunately, when it comes to the pillar game like this, he tends to win, so I'm really trying to make sure I don't, like, get pulled into a frustration situation where I'm making bad judgment calls and just throwing the match. So, gonna whack this Cap Totem out here. Don't want to get caught in that. Seems a little silly to me. We're gonna whack the Earth Grab Totem, because, again, I don't really want to get caught in that. Trying to pull up behind him. Gonna kill the healing stream. Just kidding. I thought I was going to. I totally forgot. Again, just trying to sit on the Shaman. Sit on the Shaman. Sit on the Shaman. I hate the kite game. It's the unfortunate downside of the most frustrating thing to playing a warrior, and that is just the being kited. Luckily for me, I do have Die by the Sword, as you saw, so I'm able to mitigate a ton of the damage the Shaman throws my way, which ends up, I think, ultimately securing the victory, ending in a very, very satisfying way. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed it. We have Legion Beta launching supposedly this Thursday, so fingers crossed we begin. I'm looking forward to hopefully bringing you footage from that. But if not, stick around because we do have more PvP and Hearthstone footage coming your way. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you next time.